Hey guys, I'm Michael,
What's up? I'm Tony.
and welcome to MT Podcast.
Yay.
We got another controversial video today.
We do?
Absolutely.
Cool.
You know we did. We just wrote all this stuff down.
I've already forgot half of it.
So, welcome to the channel. The last video, we had to go off on some people. And you know what? That's just part of YouTube. You're going to have some hate comments. But it's alright. We're not even going to dwell on that. We're just going to get to this.
Time to move on.
Absolutely.
I ain't going to let, past be the past. What happened that night, the next day after, we just kind of let it just, flow off like water from, on a wall. It's just going to run off. But he's right. We got a couple different things to talk about tonight.
Fly off the wall.
I don't know what... I know what I meant to say, all right? Leave me alone. Okay.
Maybe
So when you splash water on a wall, let me just clarify, because apparently people were special.
No.
Like others.
No, I mean, I
When you
understood
splash
it.
the water on the wall and it runs off, I don't know why I said flow. I don't know why.
No. I just didn't understand why you didn't use like something like water flowing from a waterfall or something. You know, you
don't know.
use water on the wall.
Water on the wall, it runs off. I don't know. It's opinions. It runs off, it'll go away slow.
Or the more common way of saying that is it's just water under the bridge.
There's always going to be water under the bridge. So, no, the water is gone. I don't want it. No. But
Today is March, what, 23rd?
23rd? I don't even know anymore. I've lost count. Yes. Technically, yes it is.
So,
even though it technically is later than we normally do, so it might be the next day. But we're still
for you guys,
technically...
it might be March 24th.
It might be the next day already when we upload this, but it's technically... We tried to do it before like 11:59, so, but
also,
it's okay.
Also, before we get started, I wanted to say...
Bunch of sheets. Close enough.
No, I just wanted to see the logo. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
Wait.
Next to the logo.
Anyway.
If you scan this QR code, you'll get 50%. No, I'm kidding. I'm not one of those YouTubers yet. Sorry. Not yet. It would be cool, though.
Yeah. But I wanted to say, initially when we started this channel, I wanted to upload literally every other day. Well, life kind of happens. And,
Work and other stuff, and we got a little lazy as well on top of that.
well, a little lazy and a little discouraged from the hate comments.
Mainly just kind of busy.
Yeah,
It took a little more. There was a little more time consuming this week than it normally is, and so kind of also
He
threw us off.
interrupted me.
You'll be okay. Go cry me a river. Go cry her the water that's running off the wall. Like I said, water under the bridge.
This is what podcast people do. This is what talk shows do. They interrupt people. Anyways,
Hey, look, fiance's home.
cat's home.
Well, his fiance, not mine.
Yeah.
Let's clarify that out. Sorry. I was like, fiance's home, not mine though. Not yet. We're still working on that. We'll get there one day. Don't worry. But yeah, so all that light in the background, that was her coming home.
I don't even know if they saw it though. I'm sure they heard the car just pull in though.
Well, I think they seen you can see the bright
Hey,
lights.
honk the horn. There you go.
Yep, that's her. Yeah, she's here.
So, without further ado,
But I'm ready to get into this if you are.
like I said, without further ado, let's
There you go. So, doing some little studies of my own, just kind of curious. I've been through this in my own life. I don't know about you, probably some of you guys as well. What's more important in this life? Is it, are you okay with being alone, or do you actually prefer to be with somebody or be around people all the time?
Is that rhetorical or are you asking me?
I think I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. Hello, by the way.
Hi.
Hope you had a good day.
We're talking to a cat, I promise. We're not just off in space. Just like, hi, how are you? What's up?
You want to say something? Just your voice. I know you don't want to be on camera, but
Okay.
you want to say hello to everybody? Just say hello.
Hello. two best friends 3 feet apart because they're not gay.
Yeah.
That would be her talk show,
Yeah.
like logo. Like, that'd be the intro for her. Two best friends, not gay. Hey!
Anyways, we'll be in a minute. By the way, we're probably going to Waffle House, and I invited Tony.
Bye bye. Hey, baby.
He's gonna eat your waffle later.
Oh, God.
Bye, Dixie.
Welcome to Waffle House.
Welcome to Waffle House. I don't think that's how it works, but all right.
That'll do.
I don't even know. I think we've already forgot what the question was. I don't know. I feel like
Okay, reread
do I
the
need
question.
to reread again?
Yeah,
Oh,
reread the question.
all right. What's more happier for, our lives in general? Like, were you the happiest when you were alone by yourself, or were you like the happiest when you had somebody in your life, or just surrounded by people your whole life?
So, I would take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, only because I have what's called BPD, borderline personality disorder, and one of the symptoms of BPD is you don't really like being alone. You kind of, being alone sucks. It's very depressing. It's very, it puts you in a very dark spot. But thinking outside of my diagnosis, I would say, and this is not because of my diagnosis, I would say I am my happiest when I'm with someone because, and I know this is, I'm about to get biblical. So when Jesus made Adam and Eve, right, he took a rib out of Adam to make Eve.
Not Adam and Steve. Sorry.
So, we were meant to have a partner in this life. We were just meant to. And I'm a firm believer in, if you have your other half, you can accomplish a lot of things in life together. Whether that be a nice home, or that nice car you wanted, that nice family you wanted to start.
Kind of had to have somebody to start a family from.
Well,
I mean, there's technology now, but back then, you had to multiply.
right. Your face is like, oh no, don't tip it
And
over.
drops the drink. Here we go, guys. No.
Oh, I burp. Oh my God, here we go.
Please don't do it for 45 seconds.
Oh no, not the 45-second thing.
I do have a question, though, to the person that did ask that. Why was it 45 seconds, and why were you timing it? But we'll give
Was it actually 40? I want to go back and watch the video now to actually time it myself.
Yeah, we're going to have to actually time it. Well, if you guys actually know the answer, comment down how long it actually was. But
anyways, going back to what the topic. Like I said, I think that you can accomplish a whole lot of things with that special someone. Or it don't even have to be a special someone. I'm just looking at a relationship-wise, or a romantic relationship-wise. I'll give you an example. I think it would suck not to have a friend. And having Tony as a friend is a great thing. He's definitely not the person I probably couldn't come to for relationship advice, because he kind of lacks in that department as far as relationships. But somebody, come on, we know that there's some nice looking female that thinks he's cute. Hit him up. We might have to put your socials in the description so they can hit you up. Anyways.
write down lemonade if you want to hit me up down in the comments. I'll send you the deets later.
And the D. Not just the deets, but the D too.
I'm not a doctor.
You know what I meant.
I don't.
Don't play innocent.
I can't do diagnostics.
Don't play innocent.
Technically, you can do diagnostics.
But like I said, I mean, with Tony being there as a friend, he's a great person, because if I ever need help with anything, I know Tony's got my back. and I have his back. It doesn't matter what it is, how complicated it is, whether if it's going to get him in trouble or me in trouble, we have each other's backs, and that's great to have also a friendship.
I mean, it would suck to do clean a whole shed by yourself. It really would. If you have somebody to help you out, move out stuff, move things around, it really does make things a lot easier.
He only says that because we just had to do that. Like, Tony just moved in with me in November.
A few months ago, so
It was like November of 24. I think it was in November, wasn't it?
I think so.
So it was in November of 2024 when Tony moved in with me. Now it is March of 2025. So, he's been here 5 months.
Going on 6, probably.
Yeah, almost 6. So, all his stuff like that was unorganized. I mean, we had mostly there was enough room mostly in the building, but it was chaotic. It was everywhere. My tools were in one corner, but then his stuff was in the middle and all the way over there. So I had
And
this
he had
itty bitty
his tools
spot.
over in my spot, and then he had stuff all at the top shelf, and it was just stuff thrown around.
So we just took a whole day rearranging the building, getting rid of stuff we didn't need.
Keeping stuff we did need, stuff we're going to use for future.
I
little
actually have a rule that I kind of live by. If I haven't used something in 6 months, I toss it out, and that prevents clutter in the house. But anyways, there we go, rambling.
It's okay.
That's what we're here for.
I mean, we're going to have moments of that. I mean, I kind of threw us under the bus into that, though. But honestly, see, unlike him, and it's not just, him with his BPD. I can't remember the whole thing. I'll pronounce it.
BPD. Wait, I'm throwing up gang signs. I don't even know what I'm throwing up. So if you Crip, Blood,
Scratch
MS-13,
that.
whatever,
Scratch
I'm
that.
sorry. I am so sorry. I'm not trying to throw up no gang signs.
Well,
I don't
you
know what
just
I'm throwing
offended
up.
somebody, so.
I don't know what I'm throwing up.
Did he just do that essay? I'm coming after that fool. But,
Behido.
pretty much, yeah. But, I mean, it will.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah,
from
it will.
earlier.
But pretty much.
Piano.
Exactly. But, honestly, I'm kind of on the fence about stuff like that. Like, I have my days where, I like being alone just for a little bit, just to kind of like catch my thoughts from like life and, work and just different stuff. I like to catch my thoughts. So in that aspect, I like being alone for a few minutes, but honestly, in reality, I'm kind of similar to him. I've always been around people, and I've definitely an open person, like being out there kind of stuff. I like being around people, like going out doing stuff. Even like little rides, up to the store, just going, friends or him or, whatever. It's fun to do that kind of stuff, honestly. So I think, honestly, it's nice to, be around people. But honestly, you can take our words for it. But actually, somebody did a study one day, kind of threw me for a loop. I think the numbers are a little off, but I think it's because some people either didn't want to answer or they had a change of mind. But honestly, there's a research that suggests that there's around 25 to 40% of people, they prefer being by themselves or alone, while there's a 50 to 75% of people that want somebody in their life or just want to be around people, friends, family, whatever. They like being in the, the open environment kind of style. I mean, we're kind of in that 50 to 70, whatever the number, that percent. We're in that higher up percentile. But, that's just kind of, most people think. I mean, that's our opinion. Tell us, you guys, what you like. Are you a lone person, or are you like, more like an extrovert? Like, you like being around somebody. You love being, having that, special somebody around. Put it in the comments down below.
I can admit that some days I do like to be alone, but that's very rare. Sometimes you got to have alone time to do what you need to do. And that's if you need to clear your head or you need to wank your meat or whatever you got to do, Sometimes alone is just best.
Well, that's nasty. But
and let me for the commenter that's gonna say, "Oh, that's nasty," Tony discussed you about your behavior. Man, y'all should see us off camera. I used to hear the stuff that he says off camera. Jesus Christ. Oh, so
Some of the stuff just kind of rolls off the top of my head.
So no, Tony doesn't actually think it's nasty. No, Tony's not really thinking I'm some nasty person.
Half the stuff
I
for
just had to
entertainment.
clarify that.
Yeah, no, some people we have to clarify it for. Half the stuff I say, it's usually because he says something, and then I'm trying to tell a story, kind of butts in, and then I butt right back after. But speaking of butts, there's a lot of dirty butts out there. So a lot of people need some showering. And honestly, I think we're different on this. So it's going to be kind of funny what I'm about to say, but speaking of like being dirty and all that stuff, I like to take showers in the morning. Are you a morning or shower person?
I'm definitely a night person.
Oh, so we already got two differences right there.
You want me to go ahead and explain why?
Yes, I definitely actually want you to.
Okay. So
Is that
say
actual grammar? I don't even know. Definitely actually want you to. I don't think that wasn't proper grammar. I know what I meant to say, but keep going.
it's okay. We're just a bunch of high school dropouts. No, not really.
Ah, wow. Don't you put me down like that. I'm a college dropout, thank you.
I'm also
There's
a
a
college
difference.
dropout.
I graduated, I have my diploma.
But I did
Where
not
it's at,
excel.
I don't know.
But I did not excel in English class.
No, no.
So, there's the second burp. Oh,
Well, that was 20 seconds. Alright, I'm already timing you. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put a timer on at the point. Hey, Siri, set a time. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Siri, don't! No.
she actually activated.
Yeah, she activated. No, I'm just kidding. I keep going, though.
I'm surprised mine didn't activate either.
That's what I was waiting for to stop the video, you know.
But okay, so I'm gonna explain why I prefer to shower at night. So, you shower at night, right? So let's say you shower right before bedtime. Right. Well, when you shower before bedtime, that cleans off everything that you've done that day. When you worked a hard day, you sweated, you're a little musty, you get all the bacteria off of you, all the grease and grime and dirt, whatever the case may be. So you go to bed, and with after a nice hot shower, you're all relaxed. Not only are you all relaxed, but you are also clean. So when you get in bed, your sheets and your blankets and your covers and your whatever, they're all clean. So then you wake up in the morning and you go get dirty again at your job or whatever, and you just repeat the process. So I think it's better to be clean before you get in bed versus going to bed dirty and then getting up in the morning and showering beforehand. And when it comes to smelling good before you have to leave to go to your job or whatever, that's what you got Axe for. Just spray a little bit of Axe or whatever. You're still clean from
Deodorant.
the night. Yeah, make sure you put on deodorant. Even if you put on deodorant after your shower the night beforehand. You got Axe, you got deodorant, you got personal hygiene stuff. Use it. So that's what I think, and the little, in the morning time, that's a little fresher upper, so that's where I stayed on that.
I'm gonna have to say also, like I kind of stay at the beginning. I'm more of a morning shower person. I don't know why. I guess just me being kind of like a little more bigger person kind of thing. I've always even in like my sleep and stuff or when I'm laying down, I feel like I sweat like crazy. Not just when I'm sweating and getting dirty at work from changing out batteries, wiper blades, or dealing with people's dirty cars, or whatever else from outside and being outside. And I get a little dirty kind of stuff from there, but just waking up and like showering in the morning, I feel like refreshed. I feel like it kind of like wakes me up fully. So I mean that's kind of my take on it. Like I feel fresh in the morning. I feel clean. When I wake up and it wakes me up fully. Like that's my whole thing. I mean, but at the same time, I've also taken showers at night, and I mean I agree. You got both sides kind of thing where. To go the whole day, and then when you take a shower at night, you feel a little kind of clean before you go to bed.
It relaxes you too.
Yeah, it relaxes you down a little bit, but I mean, I've done both, but I definitely can say I'm more of a morning person kind of thing when I'm showering. Especially with me, like a lot of people have like this kind of issue, but like you get like thick hair and thick bed hair, it sucks waking up in the morning because
Having
it's just
bad head.
it's all over the place, and so me showering in the morning, it gets rid of all that and kind of makes my hair a little more that actually goes along with my day, makes my hair feel clean and not like bedhead and all the other junk about it.
Well, I
But
keep short hair, so I don't have that problem.
yeah, as when you do it, which honestly I'm about to be there. Honestly, I need to clean up a little more. I'm probably gonna maybe next video you guys might see me. I'm probably gonna be like less hair on my face and my head.
Turn that way.
I get a little hairy.
His beard's actually starting to fill in a little bit.
Yep.
It's not all patchy anymore. It's not as patchy.
Let it grow out, but after some time, but
I've never had that issue, thank God. You don't want to know my opinion on patchy beards.
oh, I ain't going that far, so
I'll put it this way. I'll just say this: quick and easy, simple, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I think, this is just a manly thing, but I think if you got a patchy beard or you ain't got a lot of chest hair or you ain't hairy, you ain't man enough.
That's gonna throw a lot of people off. That's gonna insult some people.
Yeah, probably
There's
will.
people out there that can't even grow beards or hair,
Well,
and they're
that's okay, and I don't care if I don't care whose feelings I hurt. To be honest with you, you don't like what I like, or you don't like what I say. There's the back button. You can always switch to a different video,
Yep, pretty much.
but
But honestly,
I also want to
it
say
doesn't
one more
matter
thing.
your opinion.
I wanna
My
say-
opinion.
I want to say one more thing too.
What? You already forgot, didn't you?
I did. I had something on my
That's
mind,
fine.
and then I
It's
forgot.
okay. I'm gonna interrupt you anyways. I interrupted him.
Well,
oh no.
actually, it was your time to shine anyway. So
Yeah, really. Well, doesn't matter my opinion. Don't matter his opinion. We'll sound wrong. We love you, but it doesn't matter you guys' opinion either.
that's
But
fucked up.
this is according to science.
Oh, I know what I was gonna
research.
say. I know what I was gonna say. Can I go ahead and say it?
Sure, I'll let you go ahead.
Yeah, since now I gotta ask permission. Can I interrupt him?
Yes, you do.
I think there was a study one time saying that I read a long time ago. Showering at night, it actually, before you go to bed, it actually reduces stress. It lowers blood pressure, and it also, thank God that unit turned off.
You guys can actually hear us now.
And it actually makes the melatonin in your brain flow easier, faster, and more efficient. That's why, and I think I've read something about that.
Well, you
And
stole
why
my spotlight.
showering before bed.
Well, I got a second fact then at that point that according to, and I don't know why this is the first one that popped up when I found it, but this is from British Science.
Okay. We're
Says
Brooklyn now.
that, apparently we're British now. I don't know, but apparently 42% of people preferred to shower in the morning, while there was 38% that preferred to shower at night.
Ah, so I'm not the weird one.
Yep. Now there's, if you probably noticed from either facts or the research, there's a little bit of percentage off on either one, and that's what threw me off at first. I was thinking about whether I should share them or not still, but
Well, I explained to him that there's like the percentage that's still left over. That's the
Yeah.
undecided people.
yeah, those are the undecided people, and yeah, I figured that out after a few minutes. But the rest of the people didn't want to answer or weren't comfortable answering. But it's pretty crazy that there's people out there that that they prefer to shower in the morning compared to night. Almost every person I know likes to shower at night instead of morning, and I always thought I was the weird one. But apparently, there's other people just as weird as I am.
Well, apparently. So now I think you're done with yours, right?
I think so, but sad part is we're not done with showering.
So speaking of shower,
Oh Lord, this is where it gets fun.
Tony may not have any opinion on this, and
I think this is all facts.
yeah, there's more facts. I couldn't really find any percentage
Or opinion
or
style,
opinions or polls.
It's kind of more facts, but It was interesting to him.
Where he got the whole shower thing from was actually because like we were sharing ideas. So he had nothing.
I was trying to figure out what to say.
He was trying to figure out what to say, and then I was like, well, I already know mine. I already know the two I'm going to do.
And I kind of took mine
off
of
what
he was
mine.
originally saying.
So, like I said, Tony may not have an opinion about this. Now, I will say this. Tony kind of did jump my case off camera because I told you guys that he's only participated in sexual activity one time in his whole entire life. But this...
I'm still a virgin.
No, you're not. But this is the reason why he probably won't have opinions on this. Because he's only had sex once in his whole entire life. So, but that's why I kind of hesitated on like, you know, getting out there and to the point, because he kind of jumped my case off camera. He thought that was a little too personal.
We talked it out. So the people that want
I
to
said
try
it
to
like the first or second video when he was a virgin.
But we talked it
not
out.
a virgin, but he only, you know, had sex once.
But we talked it out, so anybody wants to throw...
Well,
shade
he's
or
actually
anything.
had sex multiple times, just only with one person. He had like sex like 3-4 times, but just with one person. Anyways, so
Video's over. Time to go.
I'm sorry. I am really sorry I'm sorry. Anyways, so the question is,
If you think I should forgive him, put down in the comments forgiveness. Well, I can't forget that anymore. Nope, it's already been 40 seconds. Nope, we're already hitting it. We're almost to the time limit.
should you shower before or after sex? So I'm going to say that depends.
I think you should shower before and after. You dirty little people.
Oh yeah, I'm asking. I forgot. I got it. You answered the question there, or you. Well, you can't do it. So, okay. Well, you started saying stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is his turn. Why am I saying something? But I forgot. I mean, if you got something to say,
That was all I got.
I don't even remember what you said. What
I
did you
said
say?
before and after, you dirty people.
Well, that.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. So,
I think I just skipped to the second part.
no. So, okay. If you're going to be giving your partner oral, any kind of oral sex, or your face is going to be near their genitals, I think you should definitely shower beforehand. Because, well, nobody wants stinky pee-pee or stinky vagina of a JJ. But if you just getting a quickie, or or you're just gonna be sticking it, no foreplay, just sticking it and that being it, I say you don't have to shower beforehand. But there's been cases, and you guys all know I'm a sex addict. And with being a sex addict comes with being a horn dog, which comes with having a high body count. So, I'd say I have a high body count. I'm not going to say how high. Just know it's up there. It's really up there. Like, in the triple digits up there.
I don't think 3's that high.
I said triple digits.
Close enough.
No. Anyways, so I've been in situations where some of the girls, no, triple digits. So some of the girls, I've been with, they don't smell the best. Move face. Jesus Christ, that came out wrong.
Cancel culture. We're now canceled.
Some of the girls I've been with, they didn't smell the best at that particular time.
You're saying women smell bad.
No.
Now we're canceled.
So, and here's the thing. I actually went to college and I was going to be a gynecologist. And believe it or not, here's a fun fact before I finish. Fun
Listen,
fact
that's
is that
cool.
vaginas are not always meant to smell the best. They're just not. They're gonna have their times where they stink. And it goes for men too. I mean, especially if you don't clean properly. But for women, it's more common for vaginas to smell a little off, and that's because of multiple reasons. You guys would not believe how easy it is for a woman to get a UTI or a yeast infection, or just it's so easy. It's as easy as if women don't wear cotton underwear, that can cause yeast infections. Like if her vagina's not able to breathe, it can cause an infection. So it's very easy for a woman's vagina to be offset and not be in the best shape or best smelling thing in the world. So what I was gonna say was, I've been in situations like that, and if I'll do a little sniff test or a little and it smells a little bad, but come on, girl, let's go get in the shower. Come on, we play a little bit in the shower. We wash each other. We get all clean together.
Sex ed 101.
I guess. But we get clean together. Come on, girl. We can rub each other's bodies against each other in a hot, steamy shower. So, and that's a good way to make sure that you don't hurt their feelings, because you shouldn't be mean about it. It's really not a hygiene. Well, I can't always say it's not a hygiene issue, but like I said, it's not uncommon for vaginas to be offset, or women.
Our bodies do natural things, and there's
Right.
natural smells that come out, and
Right.
it's not the best, but some people,
I'm glad you said that a whole lot better than I could have.
some people is going to probably take what he said as like, he's rude, or he, talking junk about it. No, it's just the body naturally has sense and pH levels and
That's right.
hormones and chemical and stuff, and it's just the way it was made. But women have stuff that men don't have, and men have stuff that women don't have.
Women, whenever they have their menstrual cycle, their periods. I'm trying to be
kind of blunt, but
I'm not trying to be so vulgar on this subject.
Because
I could easily be very vulgar.
Get very graphic right now.
Yeah, so I'm trying not to get too vulgar, but it can easily get vulgar. But I'm trying to keep it professional.
Trying to keep it under PG-13.
But anyways, so after, man, I have chopped this one up so bad. All because I was trying to keep it professional and not be vulgar.
Well, I mean,
if I'm not myself and I can't be vulgar, then it's off-putting and offsetting.
I'll say, why don't you just give your opinion?
So I think, like I said, if it's just a women bam, thank you ma'am kind of situation, quick pound town, take you to pound town, quick little thing, you ain't no oral or nothing like that. I think, sex before shower is not necessarily, necessary.
But if you're going,
But but it can also be a good thing too. But if you're going down on your partner, I think you should definitely have good hygiene beforehand. So showering is also, if you shower, if you're going to be doing any kind of anal oral, because the new thing is girls like to get their butt licked, or now they get their ass ate, so to prevent fecal infections and
other little things,
spread of fecal matter, it's best to take a shower beforehand
and after.
But I'd say, me personally, I like to shower after, as long as I'm not giving any kind of oral or anything like that. And that's because you just wash off the bodily fluids of your partner. Not that your partner's bodily fluids isn't to be cherished, but bodily fluids from sex it's not always the prettiest smell. You got sperm, and well, I ain't even gonna get on all that. But I've really chopped this one up. But
It's alright, we'll move on. You guys kind of get the gist of what we're trying to.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I'm trying to be so
Professional?
and non-vulgar. So, but when you do shower after sex, especially for women, it is women should shower normally, clean themselves normally. Same goes for men. Shower like you would normally shower after sex. I'll butcher that one up so bad.
That's alright.
Sorry, guys. Next time, I won't be hesitant, and I'll just be as vulgar as I normally am, and then I can just fly through it like it's nothing. But so that leads to my very last and the easiest one I think we've all had tonight is: should you sleep with your feet under the blanket or out of the blanket?
I think it's hilarious of how we started and how we're ending. It's hilarious how this stuff. Like it's kind of funny. Like when you see the beginning of it and how it's going.
Oh, I
and
sit on my nuts and they're
Don't worry, guys. He's just gonna fly away. It's okay.
well.
He's gonna fly like water off the walls. It's all right.
I got big old not behind, that's boobies. I got big old testicles, balls, nuts. My doctor.
You're allergic to nuts, though. Legitly.
Anyways, my doctor says I have what's uncommon for white men to have the size of nuts I do.
PTSD.
And if Kat was here, she'd tell you that I have what she calls in the CNA world old man balls. Them motherfuckers literally come to my kneecaps, and I ain't exaggerating. So I sit on them quite often, and that does not feel good. Anyways,
So is that how you feel about sleeping with your feet out with the blanket?
waiting on you to answer.
But you want to keep going? I don't know.
What about the big old hairy balls?
Nah, I think I'm trying to figure out how that correlates with
It doesn't.
sleeping
It
with
doesn't.
your feet in or out of the blanket. I don't know. I do both, honestly. Like, it's kind of funny. Like the way I'm one of those weird people that sleep, where like I can start by sleeping without a blanket on. Halfway through the night, I throw the covers back on me, and then by the time I wake up, I either have the covers on me or I'm out from it. So I mean, I kind of sleep with both, honestly. Like I go back and forth, I guess, depending on whether I'm feeling hot while I'm sleeping or whatever. But honestly, I can, if I had to choose and say what I felt like, honestly, in my opinion, I prefer to sleep with my feet on the inside of the blanket. I like feeling the whole like nice and snug, tight kind of tuck in bed kind of feeling. That's what I like.
Well, me personally, I prefer to sleep with my feet out of the blanket. And well, the reason is
He sleeps naked.
some days. Anyways, most of the time I just sleep in underwear. Anyway, why does that matter? Why does me sleeping naked and under my underwear even relevant or important to my feet? Anyways, I'm a very hot-natured person. While Tony just over there laughs the whole thing off, I'm just going to keep going. I'm a very hot-natured person. I'll give an example. It is 56 degrees right now, outside. And tonight before I go to bed, it'll probably drop down to about 45 degrees. Well, in the house, I got the heat on the 68 right now. So before I go to bed tonight, I'll turn the air conditioner down to 63. And I have this fan in my room, and it's actually a shop fan. It's not no regular household fan. It's a shop fan. That sucker is so loud you can hear it throughout the whole entire house. Am I lying?
I think I can hear it from work, And that's like 20 minutes away.
Uh,
Exaggerating, yeah, but yeah, it's a pretty loud fan. It's definitely one I would definitely call it
you
like
can hear it
almost.
now.
Yeah, you can hear it now going off.
You
Honestly,
guys probably can't, but
we can honestly, but yeah, it's like one of those like big like it's not big industrial, but it's like it's kind of like the size right below like an industrial fan kind of thing. But it's pretty loud, and yeah, you could definitely hear it and
well,
feel
it
it.
is an industrial fan.
Well,
It's a shop industrial fan.
you don't see a lot of those in certain shops. You see like the bigger ones, but
It's like, I'll give you guys an example. It's like, you guys ever hired a carpet cleaning company and afterwards they put them big old fans on your carpet?
it's kind of like those.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what we have. Well, I have. Anyways, so if my feet are hot, I can't go to sleep. And my feet will be out of the cover, out from under the cover, and with that fan on. And it's a comfort thing, but my feet go like this until I fall asleep. Like I wag my feet.
It's like counting sheep, but for his feet.
But I do both. I sleep with my depending on how cold my feet get. Because sometimes my feet get so freaking cold that my feet start to feel numb. Now I do have neuropathy, so I'm not sure if that's a neuropathy thing or if my feet really is just really freaking cold. So, especially it being 63 degrees in the house and an industrial fan being on, yeah.
I'm sure it has something to do with it.
But the industrial fan is so loud and it's so powerful. It makes the curtains in my room.
It sounds like waves on the ocean. It's like whoosh, oh.
Well, it makes everything like flap around, and it's so powerful that it pushes my cover up. It will push your cover up into the air. So it's a great fan. I actually bought it at Walmart. It's actually Hyper Tough, but it's an industrial fan, and but yeah, I prefer both. I prefer actually sleeping with my feet out of the blanket, but I do both. So,
Got anything of what other people do?
oh yeah, sorry, I'm still off the thing from that last topic. According to the U.S. Science of Sleep Institute, sticking one of your feet outside of the blanket helps regulate body temperature. They also suggest keeping your feet well ventilated during sleep helps prevent bacterial buildup.
Now you hit 50 seconds.
Yeah. But, yeah, so,
I guess that makes sense, honestly.
yeah, it definitely does. You don't want to sleep. You don't want to sleep with your feet, getting sweaty, because then that could cause, what is it called? It's a fungus. It's a,
Athlete's foot.
yeah. It slipped my mind.
I don't know why you got excited when I said that.
Because, it would take me, 30 minutes after the video is done to actually remember what I wanted to,
Oh,
the
just
word.
make sure you're not getting excited over athlete's feet. That's all.
Ew.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, that nasty stuff. Which I had one time whenever I was a teenager. Well, I was actually a child. Long story
Same
short,
thing.
my stepdad worked in carpentry, and he always had New Balance shoes. And because my mother was cheap, did not want to buy me shoes, I got my stepfather's hand-me-down, nasty New Balance shoes.
Had fungus in them.
And, well, it took me almost into my early adulthood to get rid of it. Finally. I mean, I was 19 years old before I got rid of athlete's foot. It was terrible. And I went to doctors after doctors, and, all kinds of powders and medications and topical medications, and, it was bad. But thank God I'm over that stuff now, because your feet itch like crazy with this stuff. Anyways, well, that is all we have for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Michael.
I'm Tony.
Peace. The awkward ending.